have any hesitation to say the dedicated efforts of the staff, the cooperation from the parents, and the smart working of the students at the Namakkal campus and Salem campus made it happen. I would like to once again congratulate them for the efforts, and I'm sure in future also they will keep up this goodwill forever. I'm very keen to listen to the Chief Guest Janagi Sabesh's speech. I've heard about her, seen in the media, and I'm sure her talk is going to enlighten me as well as the parents as well as the dignitaries seated here. Just for the benefit of the parents who have come in such large numbers and being titled as prominent address by the chairman, I would like to highlight in what way Paavai school is different. My dear parents, Paavai school recognizes the role of management, staff, and parents in equal measure. Why I say this is very rare in educational institutions. See, most of you know that I've been in Chennai for nearly 28 years, been associated with one of the best schools in the country. But when I took up my responsibility at Paavai school at Namakkal, under the dynamic guidance of our chairman, I could see a different vision in the mind of our chairman and his outlook towards education, which was very evident right from the day one when I used to sit with him planning the very infrastructure and the type of education we should provide here. I said the management role is very, very important, and that is very important to guide the students and lead them and give them a proper direction towards life. What is that I'm talking about? Would be what you'll be wondering. It's not just the infrastructures. Chairman was very, very particular that what is available in the so-called residential schools in various hill stations should be provided at Namakkal in this part of Tamil Nadu in terms of not only infrastructure, but we should equip our students with the concept of holistic education with the real spirit of the word itself. Holistic education was what was working in his mind when he decided to establish the school in this part of Tamil Nadu. And at the same time, as he kept the word when he discussed the project with me, he said, I will provide the best of infrastructure for the students of this particular belt, which no other school could dream of. And it has been fulfilled literally on a daily basis, and even recently, I would say, his effort was felt. We have a swimming pool here. We have a gymnasium here. We have as many as 10 PT teachers, coaches, grounds, and all facilities such as music, dance. Students were given the facility right from first standards to have the exposures towards the Trinity examination London. And I'm proud to say that year after year, the number of students appearing for the Trinity examination is increasing. And good number of students are going to get the certificates and prizes from our chief guest today. That was his vision. That's what he wanted it to happen. A child entering Paavai, right from the LKG, should have a blend of good academics and extracurricular activities. Also, value education, as well as should know the significance of relationship between parents and elders. That what is a suggestion to me when I took over the reins of Paavai Group of Schools. Recently, you would have seen in the particular report read by Niranjani, the academic coordinator, a new concept of creative corner was introduced in Paavai school. I don't know whether in this particular belt such a type of project is being brought in. But a creative corner where the children of nursery and primary were given the opportunity to be in that particular creative corner where life skills, dramatization, rhymes, storytelling, everything is made possible with the help of trained teachers and musicians. It's a new concept in Paavai school, which I'm sure no other school in this part of Tamil Nadu has it. Like that, every year he thinks something new, and he wants the children of Paavai school and especially students aspiring holistic education to have the benefit of this type of environment at Paavai school. So thank you very much, sir, for the kind contribution you have done towards supporting us in making this happen. The other aspect which I was mentioning about the contributing factor for quality education is the teacher's role. In what way teachers are different at Paavai school? Teachers, dear parents, I want to tell you this, and also to the chief guests. We tell our teachers, not the normal thing, you should be dedicated, committed. That has to happen if you are in this profession. But we made them realize, in the very first session, when Maggie Madam also has taken a session on this, Chairman also addresses, we make it a point to tell the teachers, first you be the parent to the child before you put on the role as a teacher. Give the motherly care, give a fatherly care to the child, treat the child with a lot of love and respect, and then you can perform the role of a teacher, and that will be well received by the students if you are going to be serious about the parental role when the child comes into the class, and that is what we ensure to every child admitted in our school, the parental care and the teacher's role. We have a different concept to education. Namakkal is known for marks. People are crazy about marks. People are crazy about all India state ranks, not all India ranks, state ranks, district ranks. We are also happy if our students are going to secure state ranks and all India ranks and district ranks. We don't compromise on the results. You have seen from the highlights presented by Niranjani of our 10th and 12th board results, how they were. But what we are focusing, especially I would say, at the nursery level and the primary level, we facilitate the students to understand the lessons much better and then learn the lesson. Facilitates, guide them, ensure what's called critical thinking, allow them to question the teachers. These opportunities are being given in the class, and the teachers are told that this is how the teaching process should happen. And this year, thanks to the effort of Rohit, the vice principal, along with the academic coordinator Niranjani and Suganya, and the team of primary teachers, coordinators like Anusha, Gauri, and maths teachers Jayanti, and all these teachers have put their heads together. This year they said something different we have to do from the next academic year. They have devised a particular pattern of curriculum which is highlighted by both the head HM and the academic coordinator, that more of analytic way of looking at the subject is going to be introduced at Paavai, which is going to be very evident from the academic year, the beginning of the academic year starting April. And innovation, little more better, little more research had been done as to how to make the studies interesting, and the need of the hour, especially the need of the hour, where the government of India, Tamil Nadu government is discouraging rote memory. We are one step ahead of all this particular board and guiding our children towards analytical way of thinking of the lessons and preparing and equipping themselves well, so that in future with the competitive examinations, the students from Paavai will make it very big. That's the second point. The second factor for quality education for our students. The third one is the most important one. We have recognized the role of parent very much. Very much, I would say. Where teachers have to perform the duty, management has done it, teachers doing it, management will go on doing it. But unless we get the parental support, the quality education cannot happen, the child cannot be made happy. That's the reason why at Paavai, at every available opportunity we tell the parents to come to our school. offer suggestion to us. We take suggestions in a very positive manner. They spend time with the faculty, they spend time with the students. In fact, we allow the parents also to come to the creative corner. They can also share stories. They can also be what's called a part of the teaching process. This is what we do in our campus for the nursery and the primary level, because we want the parents' support to mold the students in a better manner. And here I would like to say one thing. Quite often, when I interact with the parent, when I talk to the teachers, there is a small issue coming up with respect to parenting, which I want to highlight. I am quoting one leading psychologist research paper on parenting, which is worthy to mention here, which is ready to share with you. Sometimes parents doesn't know what is parenting. They miss on it. The research paper goes on like this. Parents should perform the parental role. Then what is that they're doing? Parents claiming that we want to be friendly with the students, we want to behave like friends, we want to move like friends, is not a worthy thing. It's a psychologist's assessment of parenting. Why? The article says like a child can get as many friends as possible. It is possible for him to have friends in the class, outside, neighborhoods, but the child can have only one father and one mother. So the parents should play the role of, dad should play the dad role, mom should play the mom role, knowing the difference between firmness and love, when to say no to the child when he does something wrong, when to say yes to the child, guide him properly. That is the responsibility of the dad and mom. So you cannot be too friendly also, according to the psychologists, with your child. With the type of environment prevailing, the type of distraction prevailing, the type of IT revolution happening, parental guidance is very, very important for the child. And I am of the firm opinion, if we as a team, the management, the teacher, the parent, we all come together, we can give an excellent career and excellent life journey for our children. And that's what Paavai believes in, and Paavai will do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your profuse words of enlightenment and for facilitating us, creating and molding Paavai to one of the most prominent